So I want to try to set the record straight in regards to body part splits versus full body workouts, or even splitting it up upper lower, upper body, lower body. Um, so one of the big misconceptions that a lot of people seem to believe, and even I kind of believed it for a little bit until my knowledge expanded, but people seem to think too many people seem to think, there's even trainers that think this, that you have to split the body up. When you're talking about resistance training, there's people that think that you have to split the body up. For example, a leg day, have one day just for legs, then another day just for like chest and shoulders, or just chest. There's a million ways to do it. And then another day for back, and then repeat, go back to legs. That would be a push-pull legs. That's the one that I'm the most familiar with. And then there's other, there's like the bro split where you do legs and then like chest and then shoulders another day and then like arms another day. And people think that you have to split the body up like that because you need to hit the muscle, each muscle group, with 15 sets in a single workout in order to get it to respond. And it's not true at all, especially if you're new. Like, the newer you are to the gym and lifting and all that, the less true that is. When you're natural, meaning like you're not taking any PEDs, you're limited. Well, I mean, even if you are taking stuff, you're still limited at a certain point, but you can only stimulate so much growth and so much of a strength increase with one single workout, regardless of the volume, meaning how many sets and reps and how much weight you do. You can only stimulate so much with one single workout. So everybody realizes how important the volume can be, meaning how much you do in one workout. But a lot of people don't seem to realize how important frequency is, meaning how many times per week you hit a certain body part. So if you think about it, and I learned this myself when, as you know, I've spent almost 2 years as a personal trainer working in a gym, and I've experimented on myself. And I think I did the body part split. I did a push pull legs for a while. If you're not, for those that don't know, push pull legs is basically chest, shoulders, and triceps one day, back and biceps another day, and legs another day. Push pull legs. Did that for a little while, and then as my knowledge kind of expanded, and I tried doing full body. I was only lifting like 2 or 3 days a week, and granted, so basically, full body really is the way to go for anybody that can lift 3 days a week or less, as long as those days are separated by a rest day. The intensity has to be there for each body part. You have to get a warm-up set or two in there, work your way up, work the intensity up, kind of leading up to 1 or 2 sets that get very, very close to failure, if not all the way there. Failure meaning to the point where you can't, gun to your head, you can't do another rep. You can't lift it again. You got to get close. You don't have to get there, all the way there, every single time. But you have to get close. You have to get in the vicinity. So the intensity has to be there. But when I was doing full body, it was a long workout. And granted, it doesn't have to be, but just because of the way I am and the level I was at, I made it a long workout. And but really, all I did was one exercise, maybe two, depending on the day. One, usually, sometimes two exercises per body part. Like I said, the intensity has to be there. So a warm-up set or two, leading into getting awfully close to failure for a set or two. And then that's it. You move on to the next. You can make amazing and the thing that I noticed, I was still natural at the time that I started doing the full body thing, and it was the same progress. It was the same progress that I made doing the body part split, pretty much. Like I really didn't see a difference, and so there was a little bit less volume per workout for each body part, but I was hitting each body part one extra time per week, usually, if I was doing 3 workouts as opposed to 2. Because with a push-pull legs, you're only hitting each body part twice a week. If you're splitting it up even more, then sometimes you're only hitting each body part once a week. So for the average person who is, not a high-level bodybuilder on performance-enhancing drugs, full body is awesome. You do not have to live in the gym. You don't have to live in the gym. You can lift once or twice or 3 times a week. And you can do cardio outside of the gym. You don't have to get on the treadmill or the elliptical or whatever. Anything, the best kind of cardio is the kind that you're actually going to do. Anything that gets your heart rate up is cardio. And it doesn't have to be done in the gym. I wish people think that, you have to live in the gym to get in shape. And here's the other thing, too. If you're building muscle for the first time is hard. If you build it and lose it and then build it back again, it's actually much, much easier the second time. Your muscles kind of have a memory almost. But building muscle is hard the first time. Maintaining it is, and trust me when I tell you, it's easy. It's easy once you have it. All you have to do, you just need one. According to the latest research, you just need like one workout, or you need to hit each body part once every 2 weeks. As long as it's intense, you're getting close to failure, you're sending that signal to your muscle that you need it still. Once every 2 weeks, and provided you've got to eat enough protein in your diet, and that's it. If all you want to do is just hold on to what you already have once every 2 weeks, and then the rest of the time you can do cardio. It's hard at the beginning because you've got to change your habits, and that's fucking hard, no matter what habit it is. Getting rid of old habits and replacing them with new ones is hard for everybody, no matter what you're talking about. But once you do it, once you've changed the habits and you've built the muscle, and if you're not trying to be a bodybuilder and it's like we lose I forget the percentage, but after you hit 30 years old you start losing muscle mass if you don't resistance train. And if all you want to do is maintain what you have, just got to send that signal to your muscles once every 2 weeks. So I hope that helped some people. I'm gonna post this on 2 channels. I hope that helped some people, and that's it. The fitness thing is not as hard. It's hard. It's hard when you're starting, but it's simple. It's not complicated. A lot of people want you to think that it's complicated. Usually those people, they're either wrong or they're trying to sell you something and they have the solution. If somebody online is trying to convince you that this shit's complicated and like they're going to profit off of the solution that they're presenting to you, they're probably not giving you the best information. So I hope this helped some people. I just had a short drive home and just wanted to, I just coming from the gym, and I just wanted to talk about it and hopefully help a few people out. So with that,